The initial aim of this project was to create a safe space, somewhere that veterans could come and just be. We're not a clinical intervention. We don't provide talking therapies or any of that sort of intervention. We just merely are somewhere that people can come who have got a unique but shared experience, somewhere they can come and just spend some time together, be productive, have a laugh, have a brew, and just really feel safe for a while. We were approached, I think last springtime, by the headmistress of the local primary school via just a member of the public, and they came in to us and said the school would really like some help recreating a World War I trench. You have to understand, I'm not ex-military. I'm married to ex-military but have no experience whatsoever. So in my mind I thought, it's a hole in the ground. What do they need our help with? So I thought, well, I'll go along, goodwill gesture. But as I was preparing for the meeting, one of my veterans, Clive, was saying to me, Donna, don't forget, it needs to be this size, these angles, these dimensions. And already my mind was going, I think Clive needs to go instead of me.
We were asked by Lear School to come and create a garden of remembrance for World War I. We came down and we decided with the school it would be better if we used our skills as ex-infantry or ex-squaddies basically and built them a sizeable memorial like a trench. And the head teacher, Miss Slater, turned around and was quite happy for us to come in and install a trench for the kids to go and see how much work actually went into construction.
I'm not really sure what I was expecting. I think I was expecting more of your typical garden with a rockery and that sort of thing, and maybe a couple of little crosses. I certainly wasn't expecting a trench.
You get to see more because you can't bring a trench into a classroom, can you?
It's active learning, so you're learning, but it's really fun. You learn, you listened, and then you did the activities what you could.
I think the fact that they was working with veterans from the army made them take it more seriously. Rather than just anybody or just a gardener coming in. I think the fact that it was ex-soldiers, they really placed far more importance on it and thought, well, these fellas know what they're talking about. So listened in a lot more detail as to what these fellas were saying to them and what they was explaining to them. Combining that with the studies that were going in the classroom worked really well and brought about a deeper level of understanding, but also a deeper level of importance to them, and respect as well. Because they're looking at these fellas, they've never met these fellas in their life, and they're looking at these fellas and thinking, oh, these fellas have fought for our country. So they developed a level of respect, and that level of respect then brings a level of attention. So they listen more to what they're being told. So the education that they got through that was really good.
I'm a selfish individual, but like I don't want to fight in the army because I'm not that brave to do that.
I think working with people from the community, like the digging team, is good because if we just keep the children enclosed within a classroom, yes, we can teach them this fact and that fact, but it's not developing their social skills. And I think that ability to be able to develop their social skills and to be able to meet people from all walks of life with all sorts of different experiences is far more beneficial and of far more value.
The things I've learned more than anything are how creative, innovative and just stubborn, I think, our military veterans are. They have such skills, such tenacity, and they're not heroes, they're not victims, they are people, all with their own individual stories,